Emily here, founder and CEO of iBuyArt. Thanks for joining me today. Last time I spoke to you, I was announcing our big news, which is that we're going to be participating in the Affordable Art Fair in New York City. It's taking place in 2 weeks in Chelsea. And so I wanted to talk to you today about why this is relevant to you. Whether you're in New York or whether you're not, I wanted to share something with you and explain to you why we feel like this is relevant to all of our audiences. So just to give you a little bit of background, how this all came about was we've maintained a relationship with the directors of the art fair for quite a few years. I really love what they do. I love their energy. I feel like they're very philosophically aligned with us, in that, it's very friendly and welcoming, and we don't put on a lot of airs around art. We're just trying to share what we think is really exciting work. As we've maintained this relationship, we were lucky enough to get an email from the director, maybe in July, saying that they wanted to invite us to participate in the fall edition and that we would be a feature gallery. So that's great for us because it means we're going to be right across from the box office. We've always been up on the second floor. This time we're going to be on the main level. And so we will capture a lot of the traffic going in and out. And apparently the spring fair, they did one in May, and they said it was like a frenzy. Like there were people just had like the biggest appetite for art, which is great. So they had like a really high attendance. It was really buzzy, and they were like, there was galleries that were selling out on the first night. So Rose and I were chatting and getting all like pumped about it. And then we were like, well, why is this relevant to you? How can we make this something that, if you're not in New York, why does this interest you? So as you know, if you've been following along with our story, we've been around for, I think I'm coming on my 13th year. And so I've been playing around with this format for a really long time. Like, how do we make art significant outside of this like screen that you're in? And so we play around with that format all the time, most recently through a series of campaigns that we've been doing. So this one, we thought, okay, well, why don't we just treat it similarly to how we've done our campaigns in the last year? So what that means is there will be like a really personalized experience, and we're going to be like, so for example, the opening night is like this big deal at the art fair. And so Rose and I thought, okay, well, why don't we take what that offer is and just offer it to everybody? So we'll hang the pieces during the day. We have like a limited amount of time. Everything has to be up on the wall. The doors open to the public. And then just before the doors open to the public, we're going to do things like a virtual preview. And then in terms of making it personalized, if you see pieces you like, you can reach out to us, and we can have a one-on-one with you. So we can do a FaceTime right in front of the piece. And then the other thing that's kind of cool, that's different for us this year, is we're going to be showing a lot of original pieces and original paintings. So so there's a couple of new artists whose work you've never seen before. A couple of them in particular I'm really excited about. One is based in Baltimore, and so we can show you those pieces. And then, so for each day, just before the fair opens, we're going to do an Instagram live so that you can see whatever sold the previous day, what's available. And then again, just reach out to us. We can have one-on-ones. So again, we're just trying to really play with that, let's say the opportunity we have, because being a digital you know, in a digital space to communicate, you know, really widely. And you know, like, did you see the ABBA thing, the new ABBA concert that got promoted? Well, I mean, we're not ABBA, but like, what a cool idea! Like, I love to see how they're playing with, like, you know, the virtual space. So that's something I aspire to. And so that's it for this week. And Rose will follow up with you shortly with some stories about the individual artists. We'll start giving you some sneak peeks. And thank you again for being here. Really means a lot to us.